Hey guys, it's Oscar. Long time no see, man. Guess who's back? Back again. Oscar's back. Anyway, it's been a while. It's been way too long. Um, I didn't even know. I wasn't sure how I was even to come into this video. If I was gonna try and theme it, do a shave of the day, do an actual shave, whatever. The fact of the matter is, my last video was back in July, like the beginning of July. So it's been about 6 months. A lot of stuff going on lately. I'm just really kind of here more to touch base with you guys and you know, just a lot of things have come on. I think what really got me to want to do this again was, a few months ago there was a question on one of the forums about if there seems to have been kind of a loss of passion for the hobby of wet shaving. And then, I read the comments and I did some contemplating just with myself. And and also the other day, Ray Pope was like, it has the golden age of wet shaving passed, and I don't know about golden age. I know I came into the game kind of near the end of 2014, and to me there was, I jumped into it and I, both with both feet, and just I'd go and I'd snatch up everything I could. I'd watch all the videos I could and get product recommendations and try new stuff and da da da. But as far as the passion goes, I don't know that it's gone, but I know that at least for me, it shifted. Um, it did decrease a little bit. Not my involvement in the hobby, because this is still the only way I shave. I've just been kind of out of it as far as buying new stuff when before I was trying to keep up with the Joneses. And my for me personally, my priorities changed because in July we had just bought a new house. We were moving. We're settled in. Well, I can't even say we're settled in, but there is still stuff, honestly, that we need to unpack. There's still stuff in the garage and in storage and stuff. And Michael started kindergarten. I got back into my previous hobbies of playing golf, and along with some guys from work, kind of rekindled our interest in the cigar hobby. Um, so but more so kind of just the life transition. Life happens, and so it's more kind of the life transition with moving and stuff like that. And I just, making videos just kind of took a back seat. Not that I was, one of the most prolific, video makers. I'm, 200 and something subscribers, which I appreciate every one of you and every one of you that takes the time to watch my videos, obviously. Um, but I was just out of the game. I was just out of the game a little bit. Um, so I'm still trying to get stuff unpacked because I want to figure out my setup here in this new, bathroom, and it's attached to the bedroom, and I can't really, if I'm up early in the morning before work trying to shave, I can't really do a video because, Maria's, they're asleep just right there. So that's one of the things I'm going to try and, work on getting a door, put there or separated or something, and just figuring out a whole storage thing. I'm actually almost done building a shelf unit where I can put all this stuff up, all my gear and everything. So it just kind of took a back seat, to be honest with you. I know, it happens. And then as far as what Ray was saying, the golden age, there just, there just aren't as many videos being made. I know when I came in, to me, the golden age then was, Mantic and Geo Fatboy and Nick Shaves and people like that. And there's just not, that many videos being. I would always catch a David Gonzalez video, a Stallion video, Ray Pope, um, you know, whoever, and then, that kind of inspired me to get into it. And along the way, obviously, with the hobby, you've met a lot of really good people, and we still keep in touch today. And then the events, you still keep going to the events and everything, which brings me to the next thing I want to talk about. There was some kind of resentment, I guess. There was some kind of not so happiness about the Big Shave being moved last year, but it's coming back. It'll be back this year, not necessarily in Pasadena because we lost, the venue, but I know Douglas is working hard on setting it up and making it a Big Shave West, so Big Shave Southwest, just outside of Phoenix, in Chandler, as a matter of fact. and I know I'm pretty excited about it. I've made my hotel reservations, and just like the big shave in Pasadena, we would make it a weekend. We'd make it a family thing, and we plan on doing that again. So I'm hoping that some of you guys will come along for that as well. I know geographically it may not be as possible for some people in Southern California to make their way out to Phoenix and whatnot, but people from that area came to SoCal for Big Shave, so I don't see why we shouldn't try to make our way out there and kind of reciprocate. So that's another thing, events. And then my event last year in San Diego went off pretty well, and I appreciate everybody who came and gave me such great feedback, and everybody who contributed as far as the vendors. I got really good feedback, and I do want to do it again. I just don't see it happening at the same time of the year. So last year it happened in March, and I do fully intend on doing another one this year, just not at around the same time. Most likely I'm going to shoot for the fall. So at least that's kind of the preliminary plan right now. So, and I do want to get back into the videos again. I want to do shave of the day recaps. I want to do the last kind of thing I was doing was matching fragrances with shaving software, and that's another thing. I've kind of been out of the fragrance game too. I haven't really been getting a whole lot of new stuff, but there was a lot of stuff that I had that I never got to before. So I want to start doing that again and getting Michael involved. But I have been shaving. I have still been enjoying it. I still have been acquiring a few new things. For example, today's shave was, this isn't that new, but I don't think I ever talked about it, was Responders for Life R4L, which was a collaboration between Stirling and the South Florida Wet Shaving group. This is a dupe of Tom Ford Gray Vetiver, and it is pretty dang spot on. So I mean, as a first responder, I appreciated this, and I jumped on it as soon as I could. You see, for fire department, EMS, law enforcement. So that was the my soap, and of course aftershave. Again, spot on for Tom Ford Gray Vetiver, and I used the Timeless Bronze razor. It's really taken on a pretty cool kind of vintagey look. It's kind of getting slightly discolored and patinaed, which kind of adds to the kind of vintaginess of the whole thing. But I was really most excited about this brush, the latest brush I got from Jason Rudman. He raffled it, and it's a custom handle. I believe he said it was Elite Razors, and it's an Elite Razors High Mountain White knot. And this thing, man, he said, I mean, it was used, but that thing, look at the bloom on it. It's just amazing, and it's just one of my favorite knots. I mean, it's top notch. And then obviously with the disco design, it's pretty awesome. So he raffled it. He did like 20 spots at $5 a piece. When I saw the raffle, there was 3 spots taken. I took the other 17, and with my luck, I wouldn't have been surprised if one of the other 3 people would have won, but I had to buy the odds, and luckily it worked out in my favor. So thank you, Jason Rudman. But shout out, a couple shout outs real quick. First of all, Scott Ostermiller, man, congratulations. I know you just had another baby, and congratulations to you and Jennifer. Bless you guys. Hope everything continues to go well. Everybody else, man, I wanna try and start this isn't gonna be a tag video per se, but I'd love for other people who to get back onto the video train. I miss seeing David Gonzalez. I'll tag you. I saw a Stallion video the other day for the first time in a while. So I mean, be part of the kind of the rekindling of the hobby. There just aren't really videos being made. So make a video. Whoever, make a video. Do a shave of the day recap. Tell us what you used. Add the shave of the day pictures. Just say what's going on, man. Let's get back into it. So I'll get back into it. Some of you are happy about this, some of you aren't, probably, but it's just good to be back, and I'm gonna try and do it some more, and I'm gonna try and get back on the thing with giveaways with the fragrances and stuff, and and the drawings, the raffles and stuff. So, but look into it. BigShaveSouthwest.com is the website for the event, and there's a link for hotels and stuff like that. And so and that's where I went to make my reservations. I actually made my reservations at the venue, at the hotel. So, look into it. Look into it. Douglas is really working hard to get us a good deal on some accommodations there. So I'm looking forward to it. So the rest of you guys get on it. All right, just want to say hi. It's good to be back, and see you again soon. All right, bye.